How much does your stuff weigh, dude?
Probably around 80 pounds.
80 pounds. Mine is 73.
I'm not running with it, but...
Yep. Not too bad.
So really, guys, if you think about a bug out bag, you got to consider that there's a diversity of different factors that are going to change based on your location, what your exact mission is. The point is to survive. You're going to need shelter, you're going to need a way to get food, you're going to need a way to get water, and you're going to need a way to protect yourself and maintain sanity during rough times in which you would be bugging out. The exact way you have your bag set up is going to vary tremendously based on not only the physical terrain, but also the human terrain of the situation. And that will dictate what kind of weapons you might need to have at your disposal, or what kind of equipment you're going to need for traversing all different kinds of obstacles, whether that be geographical or human related. So here's a video comparing a bug out bag. You saw how I had mine packed. This is my friend Yuriy, who was raised in a different part of the world, and he's going to show you how his bag is set up. So I hope you enjoy this video.
I've been a big fan of the Scout Sniper Eberlestock for about 6 years. I've been dragging around this bag with me everywhere I go. I'm a truck driver, so here's what I got. Here's a good old Russian mess kit.
Okay.
That's good old Russian mess kit. Altoid box. It's got a lighter, a little bit of salt, little primitive multi-tool, nothing special, just like a Swiss Army knife kind of deal. Not super. Oh, there come my batteries.
Okay, I follow you.
Okay, so, well, basically, this whole bag is a skillet. A bowl, and a boiling pot. Well, it's got a little knife, little, utensil.
Tool. Mess kit.
Mess kit kind of deal.
Okay.
Alright, and it's got some just basic junk.
So you're making good use of space.
Yeah, I haven't opened it in a while.
I got you, bro.
We'll have to use that. That's pouch number 1. And by the way, it's worn through. You can see that it's been in use. Yeah.
Okay.
Pouch number 2. And I left the best part of it out in the truck. That's my data book.
Okay.
And all the goodies. And the other part that goes in here is my bag with magazines and my bolt.
Your Sako?
Yep, for my Sako TRG. Okay, so let's go side to side. Okay. This is my ammo part. Ammo.
How much do you carry, man?
About 250, I think.
250? Okay. And that's a 7.62?
7.62, right. And that can be easily attached on all this molly goodies. And then, okay, we'll stay on this side because that's my utensil pocket. Duct tape. Snake.
Ziploc? What you got there?
Bunch of Ziploc bags.
Ziploc bags. Okay, that's pretty smart, actually. Yeah.
To waterproof whatever needed to be waterproof when when we went on the snow thing. That's my simple,
Gotcha. Toolkit, waterproof deal.
Yeah. With
What's in the can here?
It's your gun cleaner,
Gotcha.
gun grease. And this is mostly my water sack. That's Camouflage.
Gotcha.
You know, something to carry water in.
Okay.
And you can never carry enough water, so there's another extra bladder in there. That's that. And we'll pack it up later. Come move onto this side. This is my tool side. And then again, I left my bipod on that side. I mean, with my gun in the truck. It's a battle hatchet. Didn't quite finished up the thing, but
Works good for Mel Gibson.
yeah, it will work. It worked good for Rick Grimes in Walking Dead. You can chop some zombies with it. My Russian knife made by Izmash. It's a survival knife. Very quite useful Rambo knife. Inside is a thing with, on one side there's a fish and tackle. Got the fishing line, hook and weights.
Yep.
Other side,
And that's made by Izmash.
Izmash, yeah.
Not imported right now at the moment, probably.
Yeah, I got this one a while back.
Okay.
So the other side has
Yep.
safety pin, needle with a broken ear. Now that I know, look, it just broke off, so I have to put a new one. So now this one, that's a, what do you call it? Hole punch. I'll show you the rest of this knife, which is pretty kind of cool because the knife itself is just a knife, but the sheath is, and I had it sharpened a little better. It's not super duper knife, and the ergonomic of a handle is not super duper, but here's the sheath. Comes with a little compass, sharpening stone, and that's your wire cutter. Now you can cut through.
Incredible, actually. Yep.
And there are 2 extra blades in here,
You can
which,
saw through wood.
and this is actually a Skinner knife.
Yep, that's for skinning, I was
basically-
going to say. Yep.
Or they mount into the sheath and lock in place like so, so it doesn't come out, and it's
Fixed,
got a
yep.
barb,
Yep.
so you can barb fish a cat, I guess. There's the Rambo who's volunteering
Rambo is here.
to be
With the
volunteering
Rambo
to be,
knife. Yep.
you know. But I mean, if you can, and it's got a bunch of paracord attached on this side, which you can untwine and secure it on a big long line and hunt a cat again. You know,
Okay.
if you got any cats in your area,
Gotcha.
or
Right.
zombies, if you like dead zombies, or again, you unlock it over here, push this button, which is pretty stubborn, pull this one out, and then you put the saw in here, and you close it up, and then you have
You
the
can
wood
build
saw.
stuff now, right?
Yeah, and
Build
the
you a
metal
little
saw,
shelter for the
you
winter
know,
time.
a little bit of versatility.
Kind of like we should have earlier today.
Yeah,
Yep.
and all that hides in there. And the last but not least, the hole punch. Oh,
Oh yeah.
wrong
I bet
side.
you.
Sorry. This side. Right here. There we go. It doesn't come out. So
Okay.
That's all the goodies.
All that.
Well,
What else
okay.
you got?
So like Rex has that saw, the line saw. I have a little more rugged.
Oh yeah, it's an actual chainsaw blade
It's
right
a
there.
chainsaw blade.
Is that an actual chainsaw blade?
It is an actual chainsaw blade
Okay.
with 2 hands on it, and I had field tested it, and it cuts through dead zombie very easily. If you have to dismember a dead zombie,
Uh-huh.
I mean, the zombie is dead already, but
Gotcha.
if you have to remove any parts of the zombie that you do need, you can utilize it like so.
Roger that. Okay, I'm following you.
Okay, then
Continue.
that's my tool kit, and a little one that here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Good tool. Another
through.
saw. You can cut through
A
wood.
little bit of branches.
Even if you're digging a hole, you hit roots, man. It's nice to have a saw.
Yeah, or one of those.
Yeah, fighting tool. Yep, a hatchet and a saw. Very, very handy.
Okay. Headlight.
Yeah, okay. I got that.
Of course, you gotta have a crown roller bag
Right?
that contains water purification pills, some extra plastic bags, face camouflage, more batteries, a couple of cam lights,
Okay.
and matches and some, you know, what do you call it? The
Blousing your trousers.
blousing your
Yeah,
trousers.
I remember
exactly.
them. Yeah.
And then this is empty bag, as Rex suggested to have a tow bag for your rifle. Why carry a tow bag for your rifle if you can just carry a tow bag?
And then
form.
fill that with dirt from the ground.
Anything. I mean,
Anything
I'll
you
show
can
you.
find that fills the bag.
I'll show you all of my. Basically, this is my food supply.
Okay. What you got in there, man?
This one has sausages.
Okay, roger that.
So basically, dried salami sausages that don't go bad, and if they do get bad, you'll still eat them if you have to.
That's why Rambo is here.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
This one has some power bars, what do you call them?
Yeah, gotcha. Some health food type people bars, yeah.
Yep, that thing. And all of those could be utilized to, again, purify your water and all whatnot. This one has Russian buckwheat. Very protein filled. That requires boiling, but push comes to shove, you'll eat it just like dry cereal. And, of course, as everybody was not liking Rex having spices, I have a whole lot of
What
spices.
spice is that, man?
Basically, you know, what you do is, if you like grilling, you'll just pick whatever spices you like to put on your meat to make your meat taste good. And you
Gotcha.
put it in one of those.
Absolutely.
And it is kind of heavy, but
You
it
could
will make
cook like a king for at least 2 years with that.
it will
one
make that
spice.
cat taste very good.
Exactly.
That cat and this spice, very good. Yum yum,
Gotcha.
right? And he's already volunteering to. So okay, now we're moving on to, I guess, the middle component. Trauma kit.
Roger that.
And
You
it's,
got your basic trauma kit. Yep.
sutures and syringes
'Kay.
and all the goodies, and I just added to it a couple of things. Must have, in my opinion, is quick clot.
Absolutely. Yep.
That will stop a bleeding, and they have a bicyclist on it because the bicyclists fall a lot and bleed a lot. And that's why they advertise it for dumb people that like to bike through the mountains. like against moving cars and things. You know, and I live in California.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, besides all the basic stuff that comes in it, and I don't want to go through it because it's pretty decent.
You got your medical kit.
I added this. It's a Russian remedy. It's called облепиховое масло. This is a best burn treatment possible. You can be...
Say that one more time.
Облепиховое масло. It says right here. Buckhorn oil.
Okay.
S-E-A.
Kind of like aloe if you get burned or barbecue.
Basically, yeah. So anything that will treat you burn, because you never know what kind of thing you're gonna run into, and if you are burned out there, you want to carry plenty of this, because I've been burned before, and it's no good thing to deal with it. Okay, here's well, to this I will add my Field Expedient Arctic Warfare thing, but this is if you are humping through the swamp, this is a must-have. That's your mosquito repelling super duper.
And you've lived in areas where there are mosquitoes.
And the mosquitoes will put down an elk, and that's no joke. Research that.
Yeah.
They'll clog up his nose and suffocate him, and then they'll drink him dry.
Yeah.
And then there's your Field Expedient summer leafy cheesy
Camouflage.
whatever they call it. Right?
Gotcha.
It's Cabela's, nothing special.
Sure.
Right? Got gloves and whatnot. And a face mask and all that. Wet wipes.
Yep.
You would need to
Not be doing
talk to some people that were in the bush that took showers with those for months. If you like your butt cheeks not to stick together, this is the best recipe right here. And there are a lot of people that had sent letters to their mom. Please, mom, send me some fresh scent baby wipes.
Roger that. I got you, man. Read you loud and clear.
Okay, now side. Extra undies, extra. I guess more undies.
That's good.
Well, just, you know,
socks,
things
underwear.
to make you feel like a human being. If you've been submerged into a doo-doo swamp, if you come up out of there alive, you would probably like to change and feel okay. Here I have a beanie, unwearable socks. That's a pretty cool thing, though. I like. It's Lizard XL. It's like rubberized inside, and so you don't have to worry about switching your socks so much. Well, of course, extra socks. Here is my BB rack. It's a hammock which you can use for multiple applications. And this thing,
hammocks are a very good idea. Get off the ground.
watch this. It's rated to 450 pounds.
I could even lay on there.
So you can, so you can literally, instead of humping this bag that me and Rex did today, we could have unrolled this thing, laid our whatever gear
Stuff on there and
we had
drag it
on
like a
there,
sled.
and just drag it,
Yep.
hook it onto your belt, and concentrate on walking. All you need to procure is 2 sticks, so you have 4 legs instead of 2.
Very wise indeed, my friend.
You know, and it all fits. This comes from R.E. Rambo, get out of my bag, dude. There's nothing in there.
Come on. Come on.
He already been in your bag, so he wants to get into my bag. So,
Okay.
all right, another thing I think in my view, must have. Elbow pads and knee pads.
Yeah, at the Western, you got to use them.
Good old
ACU,
from the
Manufactured stuff, yep.
come from the military supply store. By the look of him, the guy that wore him wore in the desert
And used it
for a couple of days.
Yeah, gotcha.
And learned to live with him for a while. Now, here's my day pack, which, you know, if you have to run and cut everything off, there's, you know, a little short bag. I got my thermometer here. Yeah, it's the touch thermometer for your. Well, I got a bunch of stuff. Kind of, I got my truck broken into, but this is must-have. Static compass. Have to have this.
Yep.
U.S. commit, whatever. Inside, a couple of maps of my area of operations, Sierra Nevada. This is a pretty cool thing, I think. Vortex. Scout.
You keep a little spotter with you.
It's a little spotter.
Dude, so do I, man. It's weird how similar we think.
Right, that's what I'm
Like
thinking.
you need to see where
And
you're
this
going.
one, yeah, and this one has the mill radical in it as well.
Yep.
So you can see, and it actually has similar to the ASCC or advanced
ACSS.
CSS. It has
Steady metric ranging abilities.
it has the little on the side, and it's not really clouding your view. It has the little silhouettes where you can measure a
That's
dude up.
cool.
Yeah, you can. I don't know
Well, I got
how
you,
much
man.
how much you can see in there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's like it gives you an idea. I mean, it's a
I
little
think that optics are actually important.
practically to hold it super steady to measure accurately is very hard. That's why I got this thing and this cheesy
Little tripod. Little baby
yeah,
tripod.
little, there you go.
Yep. I got
This
one
thing,
now.
yep, and it just.
And that's better
And
than
if you
nothing. If you
better than
actually
nothing,
try to
better
do
than
something.
holding it when you're nervous
Yep.
and you have to look through this thing. It's way better to put it on something solid,
Roger that.
split it out
Gotcha.
like so,
Yep.
and look through it,
Cool.
so you can measure more or less your distance.
Okay.
Also, last but not least, Catadine water filter. Kind of heavy,
Yep.
but super important.
You will actually have water.
This thing is rated, and it's a Swiss made. It's like $350. It filters out all kinds of nasty stuff. I mean, you can drink swamp water, and I did. I put it through field test. This thing is really, really reliable. It's kind of hard to pump water through it. If you were in the fly, I'd probably just
Fill up water and then filter it later.
yeah.
Gotcha. Transfer
But
it
this
over.
one goes. This tube goes on top.
Yep. I got you.
Clips on the bottle. This
pretty
one
slick.
goes on there, and it's got this little floating little filter, so it kind of floats. And I mean,
Gotcha. What else you got in here, man?
well, the last thing is gear that will protect you from dying, and that's GI gear. Gore-Tex
Yep.
rain gear,
Right. Yep.
jacket, rain gear, pants, regular ACU, now becoming more and more standard, regular,
ACU top. Yep. Gotcha.
nothing excessive, you know. Paracord. Have enough paracord to at least hang yourself if you can't survive. Belt, you know, good, reliable, 511. Nothing special, but you know, something that will hold your, or whatever you can hang on yourself.
Gotcha.
And that's
And then you
about
have
it.
your weapon, which is your Sako, and your 200 and some rounds.
Yeah.
And that should be able to get you whatever you need to get across the landscape.
From North Dakota to California.
Hey, dude, this I appreciate you showing us your entire kit. All this stuff is, it's heavy to carry. Once it's on your back, though, it's not impossible to do.
Most of this I will put on my, like, okay, if things break out tomorrow, I'll probably put this
You'll wear that.
on my back,
Yeah, you'll be wearing
All
all
through
that
and through.
stuff. Yep.
you know, depending on the weather.
You have your
the
rifle
knee
in your
pads
hands,
and,
yeah.
and you know, this will be empty. That's extra food storage.
For the bunny rabbit that we saw today. Yep.
Cat.
And the cat. Yep.
So, water.
Yep.
For sure. You know, I'm gonna maybe fill up this one and the other extra bladder and stick it in there, you know.
But it's all accessible
Bottom line.
immediately in one pack that's grabbable.
The thing is, yeah, you can discard what you do not need, but you cannot acquire what you do need. It's not that easy to get a roll of paracord in the middle of a woods. It's not that easy to get a roll of duct tape when you need it. You know, things like that. You can, I mean,
You can always get rid of stuff. if
yeah,
you don't need
ammo
it.
is the heaviest thing.
Yeah.
That's the ammo right here. So there's about 200 rounds of loose 308s in here. And it weighs a bunch. I agree, and I hope I don't have to use a single one of them
Right?
through my hike back to California. But, you know, I'll bring enough to kill a cat or two. You know, and this big old bag
Yeah.
of the wet wipes, it's kind of
You
heavy
won't die of
too.
infection, maybe.
But, you know, at least I'll feel like a human being for a little bit, as long as I don't have to, you know, find a waterfall. He likes that. Feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
he-
Oh, now what's he going to do?
My thing is, and everybody's thing is, overstock and discard what you don't need. That's my philosophy.
So when I
Have-
put out the video a couple days ago of the pack that I did with the
It was
Eberlestock,
solid, dude. I mean, the things that I didn't have in there is probably like a couple of those little cam light or the little LED lights, but everything else.
Kind of it's a universal system to not die.
There are 5 things in life: water, food, shelter, fire, protection. I don't have suppressors. I don't have a 22 pistol. I don't have 4 sizes of weapons and ammo and all that. It's still the same Eberle with
Yep.
unfoldable scabbard.
Yep. We can put your rifle back there if you need to.
Oh yeah, I forgot a couple more things, I guess. It's got so many damn parts. Gotta have one of those.
Yeah, it's the Shema. Yeah.
Gotta have basically manual for your gun.
Yeah.
You might not always know what your gun is made out of. Gotta have a boonie. in the back here, I got a little thing that camos up my weapon.
So you got additional concealment options, lightweight.
So this one goes on my stock, and it's Velcro. This goes on your barrel. And I mean, you can add to it as just a base.
Then you
straight lines will give you away.
Yes.
Straight lines on the barrel, straight lines on the scope, and this is a scope cover.
Right.
And it has,
You can see
you
through
can cover up the cat, and you can barely see it right now. Rancho Safari.
Oh, what the heck? There we go.
Yeah, they're from San Diego area, and they do, and it's all handmade. He has to do it all like super to order kind of, you know, but he's a very top shelf guy. And even here, look, this is the scope. I mean, that's the stock. So the side that goes up against your thing is not camo, but this side is camo. And then you can add whatever else, local vegetation.
So this might seem like a lot of stuff, but in all reality,
We were humping with it today, earlier.
this is like a replacement for your entire house. So,
Let's just hope it never happens.
yeah, dude.
But-
We both decided today when we were burying
Yeah.
each other in snow, shooting the
We
50
said
calibers.
blip the World War III.
Yeah, World War III, let's just not do that, right?
Let's not do it. But since the Eberlestock makes this enormously awesome bag, which I forgot to tell you, it has this metal stabilizers, aluminum, I must say, which make you.
It makes the load very
It makes
bearable.
a lot. And like Rex said earlier, all this is so cushioned, you barely feel it.
Yeah,
the
once
main-
it's
the
on,
main-
it's no problem.
The main obstacle is to properly throw it on your back when it's totally loaded and it weighs about 80 pounds. So what I suggest, it's got those side handles and the back handle right here. So what I do, I grab this one and this one with my left hand and just swing around and I go, bloop, and then I can kind of feed it into my.
Yeah.
So, but it's basically, it's bearable. I mean, it's, with the rifle in it, it will be about 100 pounds. Honestly, because mine is a little bigger than Rex's with those side pouches and 300 rounds that I would.
Yeah, I got the lightweight version, yep, the brand new lightweight version, the Gen 2, Gunslinger 2, G2. Yep.
But I don't have, I'm sure I can find the model for this one. Probably somewhere inside. But anyway, we will put the thing, but it has plenty of room to store anything you could possibly. I mean, inside there are two side pouches, this main pouch. Actually, I talked to the Scout Sniper 2. That's what they hump with. That's their camo, and that's what they crazy enough to climb up the hill with. And provided they don't have to survive there for weeks and months and stuff, thank God for the supply chain. You know, we might have to carry a cat in there. Totally fine. Zips up, and it's super comfortable in there.
Rambo sitting there. He was born for this kind of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a bunch, Yuri. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
You really thought you could get away with it, big guy?
You got it. Alpha 9 or Tango 1-3, this is Pirate Lizard King.
Indexing whiskey solution to 7.
What in the hell are you holding?
It's not
It's an MP49, it's a saw.
Target's got good cover. Look for danger space for a headshot at TRP-5.
Hi, Mom. It's me and my pals. Say hi, guys.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man.
You're shorter than I expected.
These are super.